And thank you to the Disability Thrive Initiative for hosting us. We're excited to share with you what our experiences have been over the last 11 months and how we've progressed and developed services alternatively for our individuals. Vocation Plus Connections, we are from the Central Valley. We provide services to about 230 individuals. So we wanted to respond to the constraints by doing our best to exploit the opportunity. And we recognized that the only way to do this was at a one step at a time approach. We didn't want to overwhelm the senses for our staff, so to speak, or with our person served. And so we really wanted to keep it simple. And through that process, we viewed technology through the lens of whether it was needed and necessary to the extent that to remain true and to the culture and services that we offer. We wanted to maintain that structure and keep things simple by keeping the main things the main things. Obviously, safety and wellness was a key component to that. And then additionally is how do you provide options and choices in the midst of battling a constraint, and one that's so dire and devastating that it's basically completely flipped our industry model upside down. No longer being able to provide in-person services was certainly a challenge and continues to be. But again, we recognized that technology was going to be the solution, and then how do we integrate choice and options within the use of those technology platforms? So the vehicles of technology that we were shooting for, we wanted them to be known, we wanted them to be accessible, preferably free, and friendly to teach and learn. Now, mind you, I said friendly, I didn't say easy, because some of these forms of technology and solutions can be challenging to teach to staff and person served alike. But one of the things that we definitely don't want to underestimate is the power of an email. So we've created email accounts for those individuals who we serve that didn't already have them. And that really created a wonderful platform for communication, for Zoom links, for YouTube uploads, and just sharing information immediately over the web through those email platforms. YouTube became integral to our process of alternative services. We have uploaded a variety of content to our YouTube channels to make it person-centered. So there's a little something for everybody there, from cooking classes to instructional videos to music videos. And we really wanted that to be a space where we could live this pandemic out with person served, to show them that we were here, we were with them, we were experiencing the same things, and to show them a familiar face. Google Forms has been an incredible asset to us through this process. As we mentioned, we wanted to make sure that choice and person-centeredness were a focus for us throughout the time that we were developing alternative services. And so what we did with Google Forms is we surveyed individuals throughout this process to gain an understanding and a perspective of how we were driving and moving our alternative services. And they really provided us some incredible insight and feedback. Specifically, they love the raffles, the Caller 22s, bingo classes, the live classes. And so throughout this time, over the last 11 months, we've been able to transform and adapt our alternative services strategy based off of their interests and wants for what works best for them and what's going to benefit them. But Facebook and social media has been a tremendous asset to us. It's a great way to create community and connect our individuals with each other and with our staff. And the cool thing about all these pieces of technology is we've been able to interweave and connect them. And so they all feed into one another. Not one item is separate. So our YouTube channel is tied into different services that we're offering. Our Google Forms are driving some of the content that we're posting on social media. And then obviously the Zoom classes are very much intertwined with how we're getting feedback on Google Forms. And then email content is going out constantly to provide individuals feedback and updates on what's being provided. So here's a couple of examples. This is one of the surveys questions that went out to our individuals. Again, so we wanted to make sure we were gathering their feedback, and throughout this process, making sure the Services Reimagined programming that we were offering was person-centered. And the other side here, you see a Facebook post, and what's neat is all of our staff are involved in Services Reimagined programming. So these are our case managers. They created a science squad. We're still working on a theme song, something along the Bill Nye the Science Guy one, but maybe a little different. But what's fun is that they get involved as well, and so everybody's interactive. All the individuals are seeing familiar faces, including their case managers, myself, Dan, Ashley.
So choice in a time of constraint. While we offer all of these virtual things, everything is really customizable, and not every client wants to be a part of everything. So we really give them the option. We do this by taking polls. We've offered surveys. We let them tell us what they want to do. Some people, choose to join many different things. I know you can see on our calendar here all the things that are available. And some of them just choose to, they want one thing. They only want the meal kit. So we do offer those options. We tell them to advocate, we're person-centered. And I feel like during this year, we've become even more person-centered than we ever thought possible.